Ever wondered if your dog actually feels loved every single day? Most owners assume they do, but the truth is, love to a dog is not a feeling, but a daily language. And that language is made up of 5 very specific things: play, eye contact, routine, the way you pet them, and the moment you walk through that door. Miss any of these and your dog notices. Do all 5, and they will feel it every single day of their life. Let's start with number 1. 10 minutes of play a day changes everything. When was the last time you got on the floor and really played with your dog? Not a quick toss of a ball while you checked your phone. Actually played with them. Here is what most people do not realize. To your dog, play is not just fun. It is how they bond. It is how they test trust. It is how they check whether you are really there with them. Studies from the University of Bristol found that dogs who engage in regular play with their owners show significantly lower stress levels and stronger attachment behaviours. 10 minutes. That is all it takes. Fetch works. Tug of war works. Even chasing each other around the living room works. What does not work is halfway playing while your mind is somewhere else. Dogs read your energy instantly, and distracted play sends a very different message than present play. Now here is something we want you to hold on to until we get to the last point in this video. The way your dog feels during play directly shapes how they behave the moment you walk through that door after being away. There is a connection between these 2 moments that is going to surprise you. We will get there. 2. The way you look at your dog actually matters. Did you know that the way you look at your dog can either strengthen your bond or silently break it down? Most people think eye contact is just eye contact. You look at your dog looks at you. Nothing special. But scientists at Azabu University in Japan discovered something that changed the way we understand the dog and human relationship forever. When you and your dog hold a soft, relaxed gaze with each other, both of your brains release oxytocin, the exact same bonding hormone that mothers and newborns share. But here is where it gets interesting. There are 2 kinds of eye contact you can give your dog, and they feel completely different. Soft eyes, relaxed face, gentle gaze. That tells your dog they are safe, loved, and seen. Hard eyes, tense stare, locked gaze. That reads as a threat. Same eyes, completely different message. So the next time your dog looks up at you from across the room, do not look away. Hold it. Soften your face. Let it last a few seconds longer than feels normal. What feels slightly awkward to you feels like pure love to them. And hey, before we move on, if this is already changing the way you see your dog, hit like and subscribe so we can reach more owners who need to hear this. 3. Feeding them at the same time builds real trust. Have you ever thought about what your dog is actually doing while they wait for their food every single day? They are not just hungry, they are watching you. They are tracking your movements, reading your patterns, and building a mental map of whether you are predictable or not. And predictability to a dog is not boring, it is everything. Here is why this matters more than most owners think. Dogs are hardwired to feel safe around consistency. In the wild, uncertainty meant danger. A leader who showed up reliably, who provided food at predictable times, was a leader worth trusting. That instinct did not disappear when dogs moved into our homes. It just got pointed at you. Research in animal behavior consistently shows that dogs on consistent feeding schedules display lower cortisol levels, meaning less stress, less anxiety, and more emotional stability throughout the day. And this goes beyond food. The routine itself is the message. When your dog can predict you, they can relax around you. When they can relax around you, they can actually receive the love you are giving them instead of spending their energy managing uncertainty. Feed them at the same time every day, and you are not just filling their bowl. You are telling them the world makes sense, and they are safe in it. 4. How you pet your dog is sending a message. When was the last time you petted your dog and were fully, completely present while doing it? Not while watching TV, not while scrolling your phone, not while your mind was running through tomorrow's to-do list. Actually present, with your full attention on them and nothing else. Because here is what most owners do not realize. Your dog knows the difference. Every single time. Dogs are extraordinarily sensitive to human touch. Not just the physical sensation of it, but the energy behind it. Absent-minded petting, the kind where your hand is just moving out of habit, registers very differently in your dog's nervous system than intentional, present touch. Research on human and animal bonding shows that slow, deliberate stroking, particularly along the ears, the chest, and the base of the tail, activates the parasympathetic nervous system in dogs. In plain language, it calms them down at a biological level. It signals safety. It signals love, but only when you are actually there for it. Think about it from their perspective. Your dog cannot read your texts. They cannot see your stress. All they have is your touch, your tone, and your presence. When you pet them distracted, you are physically there, but emotionally gone. And they feel that absence more than you would ever expect. So tonight, put the phone down for 5 minutes. Pet your dog like you mean it. You will feel the difference too. 5. The moment you walk in the door matters most. Remember at the beginning of this video when I said the way your dog feels during play directly shapes how they behave the moment you walk through that door. Here is what that actually means. When you come home, your dog has been waiting. And the moment you walk in, every single thing you do in those first 30 seconds sends a message that echoes through their entire nervous system. Here is what most owners do without realizing it. They walk in overwhelmed, stressed, distracted, and they either ignore their dog for the first few minutes, or they greet them with such frantic, high-pitched energy that the dog spikes into an anxious, overstimulated state. Both of those responses tell your dog the same thing. Something is off. Something is uncertain. Brace yourself. But when you walk in calm, warm, and genuinely happy to see them, when you get down to their level, speak softly, and give them a real moment of connection before you do anything else, that lands as the most powerful signal of love you can give them all day. And this is where the play from number 1 comes full circle. Dogs who play regularly with their owners are actually better at reading calm reunion energy. They are more settled, more secure, and more emotionally available for that homecoming moment. Play builds the foundation. The reunion is where you collect on it. 30 seconds every single day. That is all it takes to make your dog feel like coming home is the best part of their day too.